Hey, what's up, guys? The recent discussions going on, what would Undertaker be like in WCW? Reimagine the Undertaker in WCW? Let me break it down for you folks. Let me tell you the brutal truth about what would happen between the Undertaker and Sting if they ever collided. Especially in 1998. Sting would have got the pinfall. WWE was known as gimmick wrestling. Back then, WCW was the real wrestling. They had more money and bigger superstars. The WWE guys wrestled, they were called the new generation. They were making stars like Diesel, Kevin Nash, Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels. Compared to Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, they're nothing. Compared to legends like Harley Race, they're not comparable. The newer generation got weaker. They kept saying, what would Undertaker and Sting be like? Sting said it himself. He wouldn't get tombstone. He would possibly tombstone the Undertaker. What would happen if Undertaker came in 1999? 1998 in WCW Nitro? He would have most likely been this man right here, Mark Calaway, joining the NWO possibly. A lookalike of Bryan Adams' crush. What would have happened? Would The Undertaker been successful and defeated Goldberg? In my opinion, no, not even close. He would get lost in the pack. He would not defeat Bill Goldberg and end the streak. Goldberg defeated Sting multiple times. Goldberg defeated Sting's the Wolfpack Sting, the black and white Sting. He never lost to him. Undertaker would have been a Sting gimmick. But he would have got lost in the crowd like the British Bulldog, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Mr. Perfect, all the great WWE wrestlers who had a gimmick. They had character in WWE. It was for the children. WCW was for the adults. What would The Undertaker be if he stopped right there? The Undertaker was struggling in 1998. He was struggling in 99. He had fights with Vince McMahon backstage, wanting to leave for WCW. He was fighting with his gimmick change, and Undertaker wanted this Undertaker, the original Grey Taker. Undertaker had a feud and changed to purple. They never gave him a world title. What was this mask about? We don't know. Undertaker just wanted to change his gimmick. Nobody knew. This man had to stay relevant. Through 20 years, he had 20 different looks. That's like 20 different gimmicks. This man did not stay with the same attire once like many other wrestlers like Hulk Hogan with yellow trunks. In WCW, he would have lost to Sting. If there was a show, WCW versus WWE at that time, guaranteed WCW wrestlers would have won. They were making more money. They did not want to lose to these guys, the up-and-comers. Undertaker made his debut in 1990, 1991 as the Deadman. Sting was established as the Surfer Sting, as the blonde hair Sting. The Undertaker's also from Texas. Sting is from Texas. Sting knows he is the bigger legend. Sting knows he's the bigger man. That's why the Undertaker always smiles when he sees them. They actually wrestled back in the day in the late 80s. You can see how the chemistry is like. Their chemistry might not even be good the next time they wrestle. We don't know. Is this a super fight? It's sure to be better than Bill Goldberg versus The Undertaker. The Deadman. Sting never even had a manager. You needed Paul Bearer in the urn, the gimmick. The Undertaker would have most likely got booed in WCW. Yes, Stone Cold would have got stomped on by NWO. But in WWF, any WCW wrestler, even low-level, mid-tier, Jericho would get cheered. The fans were more fickle in WWE wrestling. It's so interesting what would have happened back then. Now they're trying to reimagine because they want to see how their star would compare against their star. Is it true that Undertaker's a bigger legend? No, Undertaker's not a bigger legend than Sting. He will never will be. It doesn't matter about the streak or nothing. Sting was before his time. Sting will always be there. The Undertaker is a legend, but Sting is a bigger legend. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment down below what you think Undertaker would be like. Some people are saying Undertaker would dominate. We wouldn't see this Undertaker if he got stomped out by the NWO. He would have got lost in the package with Hulk Hogan. Man, WCW wrestlers are making a name off old school wrestlers. They embarrassed the Big Show. He wrestled guys like Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair. The Undertaker was jealous. He wrestled guys like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels who were just coming up. Times have changed. Wrestling has changed. Look how Undertaker has even changed.